Good morning, a beautiful day. And I see you all laughing and happy. And that's what we want. And that's what life is. And I want to share with you the science and the Osho, the life of the existence, and the meditation. And it was Osho who was the first one who realized himself, who became a conscious person, and who really started talking about when he was young. And if you go to total history of that person, the Osho, the great source, the great revolution guy who went all over the world, but nobody wanted to keep him because he was existence. He was a meditative because he knew about the existence from Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha became totally awake and aware. And that's what Osho became in life. Because our mind is a heap of impression and the body is a heap of food. And he became totally alive. And he became the consciousness of existence and consciousness of meditation. And meditation and the consciousness and the existence, they all are one thing. Because every tree is totally conscious. Every tree is totally existence. Every bird, every animal, every mountain, every part of the ocean, they all are laughing and happy. And that's what Osho did that. We have to become conscious to this existence. And the day we are born, the first time we are born from our mother, all of us. I know my daughter, the first day she was born, I'm talking about 1973. I came to this country as a doctor. In 1973, she is the first one born. And this was in Sheboygan, Michigan. And the guy who was delivering it, he's now gone. Bless his heart. But first, as she come out, I tapped. Within 5 seconds, she has a breath. And the breath goes all over. And that breath we are talking about, the total existence. That breath we are talking about, total meditation. And that's what Osho is talking about, that you become conscious of to existence and conscious to this meditation. Because every tree, every bird, every animal, every ocean, and every tree, and every mountain, they are all totally living. And that's what we are. And that's what happened to my daughter. She became a total living. And as she became total living, the breath came to every cell of the body. There are 100 trillion cells. And that 100 trillion cells has each cell has 100 billion atoms. And they break so fast we can't see it, but we are all energy. And that's what she got. She got the whole existence in her body. That's called the commune. Because you can see if there's 100 trillion cells and each cell has 100 trillion atoms, which breaks into what you call electron, proton, and neutron, and see how much oxygen we need, how much existence we need. The existence came in. You got invited. It came in. And then the breath went out. And that existence is a total revolution, total evolution of consciousness. And it has a total meditative power. And that's what Osho talked about. And when you check the existence, that existence has given us intellect, the day we are born. And intellect is our physical body, which you can see. I can see myself. I can see my daughter. I can see my friend who delivered the baby and my wife. Actually, she's not my wife. She's my partner. And she's so beautiful. And the person sitting in front of me who is totally awake and who understands the intellectual mind. And that intellectual mind went to intuition. And that existence is. And they gave us 1% of consciousness. And that's what Osho says. And then 99% is a mind phenomenon. And we have become totally conditioned through this mind. And we should be thankful to the Western world and the Eastern world and all over the world. Now everybody has the intellectual knowledge. And that intellectual knowledge is infallible. But the instinct, which is body, which is a non-fallible, and it is never can do anything wrong. It is always living in happiness and with the existence and with our own, what you call, intuition. And that only given us 1% of consciousness. So we all have to become 99% totally conscious, because we are totally unconscious. It's just like a tree. The bottom of the tree is a tree. All the roots are there. Every child needs to see that roots, because when the child see the root, they can see that we are the one who are unconscious. And don't think that tree is the unconscious, but they are the roots outside where the sun does not go there. And you can see the tree, the sun is coming up there early in the morning. And the end of the day, it goes down. And this is all existence. And it is all meditation. You become a watcher. And if you become a watcher and you watch everything consciously, and your consciousness is going to go on increasing, because when you watch it, you become the watcher and you become totally alert, awareness, alone. And that's where you become one with the existence. And when you become one with the existence, you have no more anxiety. You are no more stress. You are living happy and everything is relaxed. And that's what these trees are. And that's what each one of you have to do it. And that's what Osho is talking about. That his existence is giving us total consciousness. And you can become 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100%. When you totally become conscious, the existence take over. And the existence and the meditation, they both take over. And it's amazing what they do. The whole thing, the existence has already come to you before. Now, since you become 100% conscious by becoming a watcher to yourself, each one of you have to do it. I'm only a messenger. And when you become the watcher and you become involved with your own self and you become conscious, and when you're totally alert and awareness, that gives you total consciousness, and is keep on increasing the consciousness, because you are the watcher. And your watcher is becoming stronger because of this consciousness. And as the consciousness is becoming stronger through this watcher, and the watcher keep on growing, and the consciousness keep on growing, and you become 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 100%. When you become totally conscious, and you totally become a watcher, and you stay a watcher, being yourself, that came to you when you were born. I know my daughter, when she was born as the unconditional consciousness. And she was lucky. And she won the lottery that day. Because that life came to her. And that life went to every cell of the body. And that's what you have. And you become totally conscious and conscious and conscious. And you become the total existence. You become total awareness. And that's what Buddha did. And that's what Osho did. And the love is only the more consciousness you become. When you become enlightened, you become involved with the commune, that you become a friend with the existence and with the meditation. You become one, and your whole life becomes enlightened. And you become more and more conscious. All the doors are opening. One door, two doors, all the doors. There are millions of doors which we don't even know about that. And each one of you, even you are conditioned. You have that intellectual mind condition. Respect that. Positive. Look positively. And when you're looking at daytime, keep your eyes open and the sun is coming. and you can see all the rays are coming, and the sun, and you can see all the, in the clouds, there are all your thoughts, and their thoughts are nothing, but they are artificial. They are all, when you just watch them, they just disappear. Your ego, the pride, the lust, all that disappear. As you keep on looking, you become a watcher, and you become a new person to yourself. You become a new entity. I call it a new life navigator. You become your own navigator because you become the existence. And that's what Osho was talking about. And the love is, you become more and more conscious, more and more conscious when you are totally enlightened, and the love keep on growing with yourself, because every tree has their love, every ocean has their love, every bird has a love, every animal has a love, every mountain has a love, and everyone who's living in this world, living, not the artificial, living, has a life in it. They all have evolution, and the evolution of yourself is becoming more conscious to yourself, and that's what you have to do. And you have to do it every day. You do in the morning, you do in the evening. Just like in the morning you get up, be thankful to your mom and dad that you are born from through that, and be thankful. Look in the mirror, your face. You have all the muscles in your body and in just on your face, your eyes, nose, mouth, ears, hands, and the feet. And you know the evolution has given you 13. And I know everybody in the West, they hate the 13. No, we should not hate 13, because we are all born with 13. Because if you look at 2 eyes, there are 2 of them, nose, 4, 6, mouth, 7, and 2 in the bottom, where you urinate and where you pass whatever you eat, and 2 hands which you have, and your 2 legs. They are total 13. And we all have that. It all belongs to us. Each one of us has that. Even you are conditioned. Even you have the intellectual mind. But be respectful to that mind, and become totally unconditional, and become totally existence, and totally become meditative. And when you get up in the morning, what I told you to do, and then you back in the evening, you look at what you did all day. Close your eyes and take a deep breath from your nose and come it inside. And then you blow it out from your mouth, and it is below the belly button, and do it 10 times like this. Do it 10 times, and then close your eyes and go to sleep. Let me tell you what Osho has done, the wonders, that you become the existence, that you become the architect of yourself. And that is total consciousness. And now we also tell you one thing more, and I want to share with you, because the young man who's sitting in front of me, he has 2 beautiful children. And now our object is, because we have total consciousness, total compassion, total creativity, we will teach these youngsters, so they are at the age of 14, they become totally conscious, 100% conscious, so they can run the race which we are seeing it on the TV and also on. A 19-year-old, a 20-year-old is doing it. I can assure you, they may be 17, 18 or 19, and they have done their high school, and now they know the total existence, and they have become totally conscious, they have totally compassion and creative, and they can run the race less than 7 minutes, 7 seconds. A 100-meter race you can do less than 7 seconds, and 200, I can tell you, they will break the record, because if they become totally conscious, which I am going to do it, and my friend is going to help me to become totally conscious to this existence, to this meditation, so we all can live happy and healthy. At the same time, I want to give you my book, and you should take this book called The Cancer Cure Yourself Through Unconditional Consciousness. and you go to American Scientific Health Conscious Foundation and get this book free of charge, no obligation, and read this book thoroughly. And you should always work with your medical doctor, because whatever you learn, you can share with them. Whatever they learn, they can share with you. So you all work together. So the existence is always happy and always in a consciousness, just like you are. I wish you all a happy day. God bless. Namaste. Amen.